Hello, I'm John Proxy from John West, and I'm having a Bloodborne adventure. I just slaughtered my prey, got myself a cold blood gemstone, and yeah, that was harder than it looked. A part of it was timing the record button while fighting. I literally have died before trying to press that button for the end of the fight, which is why it was a bit closer to the end than I would have liked. But I may have got very lucky then, but I also have upgraded my damage since the last episode. Although I was really struggling to kill him. I had I've killed that guy before, but I had like a kind of randomized version of the dungeon. I thought I'd do it again to see what was at the bottom. Apparently not a lot, to be honest, but whatever. I've done it now. I can now say I've done that. And then I didn't want to waste a video on that, so I'm going to remove this chalice. Expunge the dungeon, yes. I'll tell you what, I've got 4,700. What am I going to do with that? No, I'm going to keep that, actually. I'll tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to explain some stuff. What was I going to explain? Right. I think what did it is actually I spent a while off screen, not here, here, changing all my blood gem things. So now I've got 3 sets of physical attack, plus 13%, plus 10%, plus 7%. Although I have 3 new ones, so I should have a quick look at what I changed them to. So yeah, I didn't have that tempering blood gemstone on before I had. So it was, I'm doing more damage basically, because I was worried, because I tried killing that guy for ages and I was like, why am I not doing as much damage? I also looked up what the soft and hard caps are for for my stats, my status, and it's 25 and 50 for most of them. Vaguely, I'm sure there's more to it than that, but basically I should probably be putting things on skill and even arcane, probably not anymore on strength at the very least, for the time being. So that's fair enough. But yes. Can have a look to see these blood gem fortifications. What did I? Cold blood, arcane scaling 6.1, adds physical attack 4.8, which isn't that good. Reduces stamina costs 0.7. That is interesting. That's a massive whack to my damage, but reduced stamina costs would be a fantastic. So yeah, they're very large attacks that I'm just, you know, it's a very simple build, let's be honest. And I can make it a fire sword if I want, with the fire blood gemstone, which would be pretty cool. And is waning, and it fits in the waning symbol, as you can see on the right there. I don't know if that affects anything, because there's waning and droplet, and I guess it stacks better when it's like that. But it would be 160 plus 19 rather than 160 plus 160. And also my arcane is not very good. So there we go. But yes, I've got a blob where it should be a star. I don't know what effect that have. Like, should I go for that? But like, I was going for the big numbers. But yes, that's very tempting. But I didn't in the end. Let's repair a little bit. And while we're here, God, I can't believe I finally killed that guy. He was really a struggle as well. I'm going to use up my mad things. I still don't know why it works like this, but use multiple. I'm going to regret this, I'm sure. But I'm pretty sure it's because of that reason that I saw the giant spider dude. I'm going to see if it adds anything to here. No, it's just bone ash and Gascoigne. Fair enough. And now I looked up some things I probably shouldn't have looked up. That means I'm going to keep this money on me. I can get it back if I really, really need to. I'm going to go to Old Yarnum. Right. I was wondering about that minigun guy, because I could go back to him. But I also, my brother's, like, he wasn't that far ahead of me at the time. He's way past me now, but and he had this kind of mace ball, and he had this kind of spear shooter thing, and I was like, well, interesting new weapons, probably not best for the build I'm using, but I mean, I was like, wow, why haven't I seen these weapons? And I looked them up quickly, just as glance. But that's the sort of looking at a web page between my fingers. It doesn't really work. And just the very simplest instruction of go back to the guy on the tower after you've met a Pearl Beast. And I was like, have I met Pearl Beast? I have met Pearl Beast. Because Pearl Beast, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Again, I didn't want to look up too much. Pearl Beast is the electric dude in the unseen place. You know, where the bagmen kidnapped me. So, I'm going to see what happens if I run up there. Because I've not looked up, I know he turns into an NPC. Actually, you know what? I don't know that. I didn't look it up that hard. I think he turns into an NPC. So there we go. And it would be nice to go to an old place and kind of show off how strong I am. Let's put my hand lantern on, shall we? There we go. Let's make sure I'm recording. Cool, I am. Doesn't matter how well I'm doing, I will always get caught out by some bastard. Right. And I think I know how to get to that guy as well. And it's one of those things I should have done anyway, go back to this guy. But I didn't realise, I thought he was a monster. I didn't know he was an NPC. It's going to be cool because... it's a bloodstone shard. But yeah, I kill the wolves quite quickly now. Thankfully. Sorry, there was very little strategy in that. Oh, hang on. Let's kill this guy. This is why I should check all places. Because... oh, he's still alive. Oh, I can afford to use some potions. There's this door down here, wasn't there? Completely forgot about this door. Where the hell do you think this leads? Does not open from the side. Yeah. Because one of the things I was a bit stuck on was what to do. I just killed something else with a dead end, and I didn't get a key. I got a massive upgrade and stuff, but not a key. So and then I realised, yes, I still have that Dark Pearl boss defeat. But then again, when I go there naturally, that's presumably when I'm supposed to fight that boss, not like randomly before. But there is that girl at the bottom. I think I should save her, but I don't know how, and I don't want to look it up. And I've looked up some things, and I haven't looked up others, and for some reason I'm really pernickety about what I do. But I don't know how puzzles work in this game. My only way forward is to go and kill everything in that unseen place, and I might be able to. I might be strong enough. Those hags are really scary though. They're just going to grab you and hurt you. That sounds like a Tool album. Right. So I'm hoping if I run up this ladder, he won't immediately kill me. He's not been shouting at me, but also leveling up is 20 now, and I'm going to put it on skill. I think my level's up. The other reason is I was kind of glad to look, because I missed the Raven Lady, the Crow Lady, and that's an entire quest line, and I know that's got a weapon involved. So I was annoyed to have missed that. So I was like, I've had this sword for ages, and maybe it's just the sort of thing game this is. Like, no, you bank on a sword now. But he's not immediately attacked me.
Well, well. How did you get in here? It's no matter. What brings you to Old Yarnum? I've no interest in matters further up. But you must not disturb this place. The beasts do not venture above, and mean no harm to anyone. If you still insist on hunting them, then I will hunt you first. You understand me?
Alright, this is pretty cool. You know what? I said it right the first time I got here. He said these dudes were staying here and they weren't hurting no one. Right, they weren't hurting anyone, if you want to be like that. So, I think I'm going to spare the beasts of Old Yarnum. I think. Why not? Oh, choices. No, I'm going to spare them. That was my initial reaction.
Very good. I no longer dream, but I was once a hunter too. There's nothing more horrific than a hunt. In case you fail to realize, the things you hunt, they're not beasts. They're people.
Yeah, I noticed that.
One day you will see. It's time you got going. But first, a farewell gift. I have no use for it anyway.
Powder keg hunter badge. There we go. Brush off dust. Oh, sweet. I'm putting that on.
What is it? Go. You have the whole night to dream.
Right, I guess I'm... Right, which one do I want to get rid of? Prey? I don't think I'm ever going to use prey. I'm going to have to brush off dust. There we go. No more dust. Right. I earn a badge. Treat firearm with care. I can't... I could still attack him. He's got that, you see. There, that's the weapon I saw. Look at it, look at it. My brother's got that. Am I supposed to kill him to get that then? And his gun, or maybe one or the other. Alright, I think I know what happens then. So what I've done is... No, he's got both. How's he got both? I was going to say, right, I don't know what the powder keg thing is for, but maybe that gets me the mace. And maybe attacking him gets the spear, but he's got both. Unless he said he'd spare him. Well, that'd be a bastard thing to do, to say to spare him. And then say otherwise. Hang on, does that mean the beasts don't attack me anymore? No, they still attack me. Well, I said I'd spare them, so I'm sparing them. So I'm guessing that's another hunter dude, but like not an NPC. Right. Let's skedaddle, shall we? I mean, I can't stop them from attacking me every time I come back here, though, but... Oh, I made that mistake last time. No, no, that's the way in. It's right there, John. It's right next to you. Right. So I've still got choices. I do have another badge, though, and I know what the other badges do. The powder keg badge. They gave me stuff for the shop. So I'm going to go to the shop. And then I've got to choose where to go. So that's cool. You know, if I wasn't so daft, I would have figured out the badges without looking them up. But I looked them up ages ago. Because I was confused with what the hell they did. What am I attempting to do here? Oh, I know the easiest way to get back. In fact, I didn't even need to start there, did I? I could have just started down the bottom. Alright, I said I wouldn't fight any of you. I'm being nice. This way. Yeah. So I'm guessing the mace will be available. I'm not 100% sure on that. That's a guess. I need to get a potion as well from somewhere. Not from here though. I'm being nice to old Yarnum. See if there's anything behind I missed. No, whatever. Just having a look at these statues to see. Okay, whatever. Right, let's drink some tea while this goes on. I used honey, but I don't know. It's a squeezy bottle, so I don't know how much I'm supposed to put in. It's a giant cup as well. That doesn't help matters. Ooh, that was a quick loading screen. Alright, I want to talk to her to see if anything's changed. Wake up, lady. Sorry.
Welcome.
Oh, have you seen this?
I must have drifted. What is it? Farewell.
Sorry. No, not this. Have you seen this? I'm gonna cheer. I'm gonna go yay. What's? No, let me try that again. No, let me brush off dust. No, she tilts her head. Did you see that? Alright, something more obvious. Let's wave. Let's go. Okay. No, no. No, I got it. I've got a Hunter's Rally. Yay! Thanks, lady. Right. Well, I thought it was cool anyway. Alright, we go to the shop. Psst. We go to the shops. Let's see if there's anything new. Rifle spear! Is that... That's new, right? And stick driver. Cool. Right, I probably... Oh, I should have had these ages ago. I bought all these back recently as well, because just when you have so little echoes. Alright, these aren't new. These... Yeah, these aren't new either. Hang on. But... Rifle, spear... And let's display this. Okay. A trick weapon crafted by the workshop heretics, the powdered kegs. A prototype weapon serving as a simple firearm and spear, possibly created in the imitation of a lost Colonel Kanehurst weapon. Lacks any notable functions, serving that it only has one trick weapon with an attached gun. There's only... Oh, it's the only trick weapon with an attached gun. Okay. So I still don't know where he got the mace from. Maybe the mace is from killing him. But there you go, I know where you got the stake driver from, presumably. It is not as strong as what I've got, but it might be more useful. And it is more expensive than the Kirk hammer, but not as nowhere near as expensive as Ludwig's Holy Blade. But I am going to blatantly buy that, because why not, right? Probably won't use it, but maybe it will have utility. Like, it is DD. Oh, I need to be really strong to use it as well. That's interesting, isn't it? DD minus D, and that is ED. So let's get the stake driver. Hang on, no, before I do that, I will get the stake driver. I'm going to test it out. I'm going to see if these little dudes have anything new as well. Alright, let's get the stake driver. Stake driver. Yay! Alright, let's test this baby out. And what I might need... Yeah, look at that. Look how cool it looks. Right. Oh, I see. Yep, that makes sense. Oh, that's interesting. Whoa, wrong button, John. Ooh. Super punch! Hang on, what was that different? Okay, hang on. I get it. Right. So you're punching like normal, and you're going, right, I'm going to give you a super punch. And you super punch him. So there's no... Yeah, so you literally... Oh, that's cool. Yeah, so it unlocks the 2 trick modes. It should be fairly obvious by watching it, but yeah. By doing a super punch, it resets the trick mode. Obvious. But it's a pretty... That's interesting, it really is. Right, I don't know... It's actually interesting utility anyway, but I will save up for the spear so I can see what it looks like. Okay. What now? Any ideas? Wrong button. Let's get this back. Alright. I have 2 bosses available to me, right? I have in Forbidden Woods those 3 dudes in a cloak that instantly killed me, which is a bit annoying. And I have in Hippogean Gaol I have the electric dude, which instantly killed me. Oh, no, hang on. That's a lie. I've got a 3rd boss, don't I? In the Nightmare Frontier. I've got the giant spider dude, the Agalgamian Gondian. Giant spider dude. Right, so I have 3 bosses available to me. No zones to fight in, essentially. I've sort of finished them. Apart from I do have, of course, this lower place. Lower Fumarian Labyrinth. Right, we can't start a labyrinth right now, so let's go for the boss. Let's go for the easiest boss, probably. Which would presumably be in the Forbidden Woods. So I'm going to run to the boss, possibly die. So let's take a sip of tea. Lovely. And yeah, it might have utility. I was thinking, because it was a little bit of a shame that I sold all my weapons, but I did. The only other weapon I'd leveled up. No, hang on, that's a lie. I had my original weapon I'd leveled up as well. I probably should have kept those 2 weapons. I needed the money at the time, and that was a bit lazy of me. But then again, I think I can get the resources I spent. I don't think I spent any twin bloodstones or anything, so, and all the rest of the stones are pretty easy to get. But like, having this big heavy weapon is not always going to cut it, right? Sorry, no pun intended there. So the stake driver might make sense as a sort of backup quick weapon. Who knows? Well, obviously this game's been out for like what, almost a week now? Almost a week, so I'm sure people have already calculated the fuck out of everything. And it's been completed multiple times. And go away, snakes. Oh, why do it have to be snakes? Right, so yeah, let's see if we can do this boss. I know there's... I don't know if that's... Alright, John, that was 2 incomplete sentences there. I don't know how to do the quest of the praying woman down the bottom of the Hippogean Gaol. I do not know about that Beastman Hunter with the minigun, if that leads to anything, if I'm allowed to attack things in the old place or not, if he gets really angry if I do. I don't know a lot, really. Let's test out my... Well, it's pretty strong anyway, but there we go, I got my vials back. Right. Left, even. Was it left? There's one big pig. But I don't want to go all the way back here. That just leads back home. I think this is it, yeah. And I can just sort of ignore these dudes. Oh, another pig. Is he going to cook himself? I'm going to encourage him to cook himself. Right, I probably could have killed him really easily. Oh, doesn't matter. There we go. Got all them back. What time are we on? We are a little over time, but I'm probably about to immediately die. If I'm not, then great. You know what? It's a 10-minute overtime video. 45-minute videos occasionally happen. But I've killed a boss, so like, let's assume that I'll win, and this will be a brilliant video. That was the wrong side, wasn't it? Yeah, so I only said I wouldn't kill the beastmen from the old town. So yes, all these hunters are, I assume, outsiders who have been given blood so they're immortal, or at least for the time being. I assume I'm immortal, because every time I die I keep going back up and I'm not a zombie. Alright. That guy hurt me. Oh, I survived the fire. Oh, I survived the fire. Alright, I need somebody to... Christ. No, I survived. I need to bloody aim for one of them. Okay, that wasn't... I mean... It's a cool boss as well. I don't know why, I'm just imagining underneath it that they're just big nerds. Right, I've been John Proxy and John on the West, just playing dress up. Having a Bloodborne adventure, and I'll see you guys next time. Let me try those guys again.